Connecting the fabric and how APAC organisations are wiring VOSS into ServiceNow. I'm Brett Johnson and I am the General Manager at VOSS Solutions for ANZ. At Cavill Summit Asia Pacific earlier in 2026, surprisingly, the loudest theme in the room wasn't AI hype, it was integration. The Cavill team's keynote made the argument that platforms can't stand in isolation anymore, and the organisations pulling ahead are the ones dismantling the silos between UC, CX, and the systems that run the business behind them. This isn't a VOSS opinion dressed up as analysis. It's where the analyst community, and increasingly every enterprise buyer in the room, has already landed. The intelligent workspace thesis is simple. A platform that doesn't talk to the rest of your operating environment is a platform that eventually gets replaced by one that does. And here's why ServiceNow dominance makes this non-negotiable in APAC. Large enterprises and government agencies across our region have spent the better part of a decade consolidating IT service management around ServiceNow as the single system of record. Many managed service providers deliver against ServiceNow as a contractual requirement within their portfolio. That doesn't mean it's the only platform in play. Jira Service Management, BMC and Freshservice all have real footholds in APAC environments, and any serious automation fabric needs to work comfortably with all of them. But in this region specifically, ServiceNow's dominance means its integration isn't just a feature request, it's table stakes for anything hoping to sit inside enterprise IT operations. The stakes rise further as AI agents move from pilot projects into production. As VOSS domain agents begin taking autonomous action, remediating faults, adjusting provisioning, actioning license changes, every one of those actions needs a ticket, an audit trail, and a change record that the ITSM team already trusts. This is the natural extension of the automation fabric argument. Integration isn't a convenience layer sitting on top of automation. It is the governance layer that makes autonomous action defensible to a compliance officer, an auditor, or a board. So, what does good integration actually look like? Well, good integration means bidirectional ticket sync, where an issue VOSS detects automatically raises a ServiceNow incident, and a change logged in ServiceNow triggers a corresponding VOSS workflow. It means CMDB alignment, with VOSS's real-time device and license inventory feeding ServiceNow's configuration management database directly, rather than data going stale between manual reconciliations. It means automations that respect existing change windows and approval gates, rather than working around them. And it means a single audit trail, with every action a VOSS domain agent takes logged back into the ITSM platform the compliance team already relies on, rather than living in a parallel system nobody reviews. This is precisely where VOSS support for the Model Context Protocol, or MCP, earns its place in the conversation. MCP gives AI agents and orchestrators, whether VOSS's own domain agents or a customer's internal copilot or AI tooling, a standard governed way to interact with ServiceNow and other ITSM platforms, rather than requiring a bespoke API project for every connection. It's the practical mechanism behind the automation fabric. So, where to start? For IT leaders in APAC who are deciding where to start, a few steps are worth taking before committing to a wider rollout. Begin by auditing where your current ITSM and automation tools already overlap or duplicate effort, since that overlap is usually where the clearest wins sit. Separate out which workflows genuinely need human approval gates from those safe to run fully autonomously. When evaluating vendors, VOSS included, ask specifically how they support open standards like MCP, rather than relying on proprietary one-off connectors. Lastly, pilot a single integrated workflow end-to-end before expanding scope, so any governance gaps surface early and cheaply. This is exactly where our VOSS fireside conversations earn their place, the point where strategy, governance, compliance, and board-level confidence in AI meets the stack, tickets, CMDBs, and change windows. Getting that translation right is increasingly the whole job. Catch our first fireside chat with the link below the blog and subscribe to future episodes so you don't miss out.